So I'm going to show you a new concept called the remainder theorem. And all it is if the question says, hey, what is the remainder? Yes, you could do either long division. You could actually like divide it out and you could go x plus 1. And then this is x to the 6th, right? So you have to do plus 0 x to the 5th plus because this is 3x. So 0x to the 4th plus 0x to the 3rd plus 0x to the 2nd plus 3x plus, minus 1. And as you can tell, this is going to take a very long time to do, and it's going to be very annoying. Okay, or you could do the synthetic method, which is like literally the same thing. So you put, there's a x to the 6th, so you're going to put a 1 here. X to the 5th is going to be the 0 term, x to the 4th 0 term, x to the 3rd 0 term, x to the 2nd 0 term. The x is going to have a 3 there, and then the number that's by itself is going to be a negative 1. And then you do the opposite of 1, which is negative 1, and then you do it the same way, right? Bring this down, negative 1 times 1, right? You get the idea. So instead of doing that, there is a quicker way, and all you have to do is you take this term that's here and you flip the opposite sign, and that's going to give you negative 1. And then basically all you're going to do is you're going to take the negative 1 and you're going to put it or substitute it wherever you see the x. So what I mean by that is you're going to do negative 1 to the 6th power plus 3 times negative 1 minus 1 equals, you're going to press enter in the calculator. So let's just go ahead and do that. So parentheses, negative 1, close parentheses, to the 6th power. And this is plus 3 times negative 1. Close it, minus 1. You hit enter. And then it gives you the remainder. So the final answer for this question, the remainder is going to be negative 3. Done. Okay? So all we did is we flipped the sign. So opposite of positive 1 is negative 1, and we put it in wherever we see an x. So this is negative 1 to the 6th plus 3 times negative 1 minus 1. Use your calculator and hit enter. Done. Next one is something similar. So it says, which of the following is a factor of f of x? Something is a factor if the remainder is equal to 0. You do need to know that. So what you're going to have to do here is basically what we just did in the problem before, but each of these times. So we're going to flip this, and that's positive 10. So you're going to do 10 to the 3rd power plus 9 times 10 to the 2nd minus 12 times 10 minus 20. Hit enter. See if that number is 0. If it is, then that's the answer. Okay, so I'll show you a quick way to do this in the calculator. So instead of sitting there writing it every single time, let me just move this over here. So again, we want our answer to be 0. So we're going to plug this into the calculator. So we hit 10. We're going to hit this little store button, and we're going to store that value into x. I'm just going to show you how to do this the quickest way possible. So now x is 10, and then you just plug in x to the 3rd power. It's plus 9x squared minus 12x minus 20. And you're going to hit enter. Is that number 0? No. So this is not an answer. This is 1760. Okay. And then now, instead of typing that whole thing in again, you literally just go, okay, now x is not positive 10. It's here, flip the opposite of positive 2. That's negative 2. So I'm going to do negative 2. We're going to store that in for x, hit enter, and now watch what I do. I'm going to go up here. I'm going to grab that function, hit enter, and boom. Here the answer is 32. That is not 0, so that is also not the answer. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to store opposite of positive 1 is negative 1, negative 1, store in for x, hit enter, go up and grab that function so I don't have to sit there and type it all over again, hit enter. Is that 0? Boom, there's the answer. When in doubt, choose C. So this one, the answer is 0, so that's it. You're done. Thank you.